What does Black History Month mean to you?
Because it helps us acknowledge
all the people that help us become free.
And where we are today.
So it's all over? There's no more work to do?
No, there is still no.
So how does Black History Month help us with doing more work? Does it?
Yeah, because it encourages us.
Yeah.
To do what?
To have a voice in where we stand, and
no matter what we look like.
Yeah.
Black History Month is important to me because it's a month for my mom to be honored for being a single mother with 3 kids and doing everything on her own.
Black History Month is important not only to the African American people, but to the nation. The society back then was not as stable and free because of the racism between whites and blacks. From the segregation to now, in that it shows how much the black people suffered. But now they have the liberty and the rights to live as one nation under God.
Black Excellence Month to me is like admiring every African American that made a change to the world. Everyone African American should be admired for what they've done to the world. My biggest African American leader is Martin Luther King Jr. Because if he were never so brave, we probably would have had a segregated environment, and African Americans would have had less rights than white people. Black Excellence Month is just a great opportunity to learn and hear about from people you've never heard of.
Hey, I know you guys are playing basketball right here, but why is Black History Month important?
Because it shows our culture.
Why is that important?
Because it's our color and our history.
Pass the ball.
Play on.
I think it's a good idea to celebrate Black History Month because we need to cherish what people went through for us. Thank you.
African Americans are the real unspoken hero. Black History Month is a way to honor them and realize how much they've done for our country and ultimately the world.
Black History Month means courage.
To me, if it weren't for the civil rights, I wouldn't be here. If it weren't for the Civil War, my family would be here. My dad would still be a slave and he would suffer the pain. I know I couldn't have bared the pain that the slaves back then bared. If it weren't for people like Martin Luther King, we wouldn't have known how much we really need people of other races and other color. That is why I thank you for celebrating and honoring Black History Month.
Well, there are a lot of famous African American people that helped, important, famous.
What made them famous?
For doing amazing things and having special talents.
What are you doing here?
Hey, why is Black History Month important?
Because everyone's African American.
What do you mean by that?
Well, everyone comes from Africa because everyone evolved from Africa.
So we should all be part of the struggle?
Yeah.
I think we should celebrate Black History Month because it's important to recognize the contributions that Black people have made to the world.
I think it is important that we have Black History Month because I think it shows that we appreciate African Americans in many ways. And it shows that we do treat them equally. I hate how people treat them worthless. My brother-in-law is African American and I love him with all of my heart. I don't care about the skin color or their past, just think of if you were them. Thank you.
Black History Month is a month we should celebrate and be thankful for what the African Americans did for us.
How us Black people struggled in life back then.
Black History Month is important because it shows us how African Americans suffered.
We celebrate Black History Month because
African Americans don't get as much recognition as they should.
Also, we wouldn't have the rights that we have now without Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks.
Black History Month is a month to celebrate the things Black people have accomplished throughout history.
and it is significant to me because it inspires me to do my best and helps me know what's possible. For example, having a black president shows me that's possible.
Black History Month is important to me because we can learn how their ways, how do they fight to get enslaved, because slavery wasn't a part of life. We're all the same. We should all care for each other every single day. And I think with Black History Month, we'll learn things that they did, like Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks, and what they fought for freedom. And yeah.
Is it important for people to study African American culture during Black History Month?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Do you think we should do it at Willard?
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are all the same but different colors. That doesn't matter. We have different cultures that should all matter to us. Black History Month should be important even if you are not African American. We are all the same. We are all from the same place. We are all important. We all matter.
It brings back a memory of why African Americans are so important to the community. And a great example of that is segregation. When Jackie Robinson was elected into the MLB, he was sort of a pathway to more.
Do you think that was easy or hard for him to do?
That was super hard.
Super.
Because everybody kept on calling him names, making fun of him.
Do you think it's easy for African Americans right now in the world? Or we still all have some work to do?
Still all have some work to do.
You're totally right. Are you going to help with that?
Nothing can be complete.
Yep.
Maybe.
Are you going to help with that struggle?
Probably.
I think you will. Thanks, man.
Because we celebrate black folks, African American folks who helped us be equal, and we help us with civil rights.
Hey, when you think about Black History Month, what do you think about?
I think about my mom because she's a good role model for everybody and for me.
Black excellence means to me, I believe it's a really important part of our history because everybody is equal and no matter what they look like, and everybody should have the same equalities as everybody.
Because the passion and pain and all the people who came before me.
And tell me more about that.
Like Martin Luther King, he made the world better, and he made people stick up for themselves.
And is it all better now, or do we still have work to do?
We still have some work to do because some people are still not working together.
Are you going to be part of the solution?
Yes.
Tell me more about that.
I'm gonna try to have communities work together and help form the bond in communities.
It means to me honoring all of the African Americans who have worked so hard to change America.
Please tell me.
Black History Month is important because African Americans fought for equal rights. We fought, we led marches, we did speeches, and we boycotted buses. Yeah.
So it's over? There's no more fight? There's no more struggle?
No, we're still going through equal right problems, and we will continue to try hard.